Hello everyone, welcome. How to keep away fear? Yes, that's the subject today. Let's get a clear picture about fear that causes havoc in many people's life. What is fear? Does everyone have fear of any nature in their life at any point? Let's discuss. Let's dig deep in this topic to unearth a certain truth about it. What causes fear is basically having something else or someone else haunting the heart of others, even with the physical presence or without physical presence. That fear will haunt. Numerous types of fear do take place within a person, or even for that matter in animals, isn't it? Yes, every animal definitely does fear to something else. But let's keep today's topic about fear of human being. Let's list out the causing factors of fear. For that matter, I take the number one factor is fear of death, fear of punishment, fear of losing anything that we love or that we possess or that we anticipate to achieve or get, fear of unpleasant outcome, fear of getting tarnished the self-image or self-respect for that matter, fear of future or fear of old age with unbearable diseases, etc., etc., etc. So, who can avoid fear? That's what I have to discuss here. Who can avoid fear? Since almost everyone may experience one or two of the above characteristics that I listed just now. Is fear reasonable and inevitable in life? Sometimes you may say yes, it's inevitable. Or is fear a weakness of a person? To answer this, let me take the same list of causes of fear. So let's begin with the example of fear of death. Why do we need to fear death? Is it alien in our life, or is it something that doesn't happen in other people's lives? No, is the answer. But certain or most people do fear to death and behaving like that they want to avoid death, or they feel they have responsibilities unfinished, so not the right time to die, so they fear death. But others naturally fear death since they feel they want to live and live and live and live on, because they are obsessed with the luxury of life and they don't want to go from the life. These factors causes fear of death, isn't it? But in my view, we should never fear of death. Fear is useless in life, and it only makes a person feeble and more or less weak. Why to live a person in weak condition? So fear of death is sheer useless thing. Let me move on to the next type of fear, that is fear of punishment, being punished by others. Only those who committed wrong things intentionally and violating law will fear punishment, no others. So having a good character and good habits and righteous deeds in life can always deliver you from fear of punishment, unless injustice unfortunately fall on your life. But even at that time, we should draw fear into lives. We shouldn't draw fear into lives, since we have not committed wrong, that you are aware that you have not committed wrong. Truth prevails over all things. So let's move on to, let's highlight the next point, that is fear of losing anything we love, or we possess, or gained, or we anticipate to achieve. These are critical points that leads majority of people to a vulnerable position, to feel fear. That's so true. Problem here is we loved the materials of this world, or we are attached with people in love beyond it is regard. We have to mitigate this situation from life first, so that if we face these type of situations in life, we can completely eliminate fear in life. Okay, let's move on to the next type of fear, that is fear of unpleasant outcome. Whatever you do, the unpleasant outcome is obvious. So that kind of fear is there in some people. The main cause of this situation is high anticipation for our efforts, and in case it doesn't become as we anticipated, then it turns into unpleasant outcome. To evade such fear, we have to completely eradicate high hopes and live with simple hopes and simple lifestyle, but do well as we can and let the outcome be what it deserves. I hope you got what that is. The next point I'm going to explain is fear of tarnished image of a person. Everyone loves to keep their self-respect or self-image, but some are so worried about their self-respect more than it deserved to be, because they feel everyone is watching at them, and they are so desperate to maintain their self-respect, self-image at any cost. Losing their self-respect, self-image, the cultivated image in the society, may cause them a mental sort of illness within themselves. This is a weak point in such people. For this, one never should live their life for others. Always live for self-satisfaction, so that we can avoid this type of fear. Fear of losing self-image that you have cultivated in society. That is also kind of a huge fear in human being. Let me now take you to the next type of fear, that is typically like fear of future or fear of old age. Some have future hopes at an exorbitant manner, and they always keep talk about future. They talk about their future at any age, at the age of 30 or 40 or 50 or 60 or even 70. They talk about the future. That's, I do not know. There are people. Future is something they give so much weight. So much significance. Future is unknown to anyone, and stressing yourself on future is severe mental issue, disorder. What future they talk about? Live the life for today and live it happily, and future is not in the hands of anyone. But be alert. As we all know, what you grow today is what you reap tomorrow. Yes, that's well known to people. Yes, be wise, but don't stress by doing everything for future, and in the end spoil the present life. spoil the present life. So such people can avoid the fear of future or old age. So all in all, the one who well plan life never need to worry about in his or her life. Side effect of fear is none other but it will take away your composure and ultimately the pleasure. So if you don't have tranquility in life, that's rubbish. That's not life. So avoid the factors that cause fear in life in order for you to be pleased in life and free from having fear. That's the most important thing. That's the most important thing. Free from having fear. This is eventual success. This is eventual success and would give true meaning for life. That's all I have to say about fear. Try to avoid fear by using your intellect. Having fear in life, as I said, will definitely take away your composure, tranquility, leaving you unpleased. So having fear is useless in life, and the causes is within yourself. You are causing the fear, sometimes exceptional, but most of the time 95% of your life fear factor is within you, and you are creating fear in your life by yourself. So if you have fear, just go through the list that I have furnished you, whether you are one of those. If in case it is possible for you to eliminate, mitigate this fear, and I hope it would help for you in life. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it is helpful to you, and if it is helpful, I'm expecting your comments. Whatever you mention is so valuable for me to understand and to make my future videos in topics of this nature. Once again, thank you for listening and watching.